even though it's tragic that the judge ruled against us, there's, believe it or not, a really good silver lining here. And the judge, in the way he ruled, created a great tribal issue, an issue that we can get to the Court of Appeals and possibly the Supreme Court. So this now could be a precedent-setting case for this standard of review. That's what really he did, was he applied the standard of review that they were urging, which we think is totally contrary to what is decided by Judge Romano and then the Supreme Court. So I don't want you to be discouraged. In these kind of battles, most of the decisions are made at the Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court anyway. But I think the judge realized that this case was going to go to the Court of Appeals one way or the other. And he actually, as I say, I'm always a firm believer in hope springs eternal. But he did do it in a way that makes this a real strong appeal. And so if you have any questions, let me know. But thanks for coming and supporting this fight. It's a really worthy fight. You guys are really being shortchanged. Hunters' rights, Native Hawaiian rights, all those merged together make this a really compelling case. And I think those Hawaiian issues that he didn't address, I think, are going to be part of the argument too. Section 12, Article 12, Section 12, Section 7. And sorry, I was talking. I took an antihistamine because I have kind of cold, and I was getting my cotton mouth while I was trying to talk. And of course, the court was getting angry. But in any event, don't give up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did a great job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Really.
So we'll keep everybody in touch and informed, like we always do, for what's coming up and when things are being filed. You want information, call. You want some paperwork that went through some of these things, give us a call.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're support. Thanks for the support, everybody, and we'll give up.
So the way the procedure works is we have, once that order is signed, we have 30 days to appeal. And we're going to be just debating the pros and cons of whether trying to go directly to the Supreme Court or go to the Court of Appeals. But I think we have some really strong issues that may give us good grounds to go directly to the Supreme Court as opposed to go to the Intermediate Court of Appeals. And that would speed this process along if we were able to persuade the Supreme Court to hear this case. And I think the issues are strong enough to hopefully persuade them to do that.
I kept thinking that there should have been more emphasis on the cutting off of the migratory pattern. They're saying 20%. Well, in that 20%, a lot of migratory pattern is cut off. I think that's one of the big issues of depleting, and also because the animals are forced, the pigs are forced down into rural residential areas,
Right.
and then people are killing them off because they're pests, and that is, I think, a deliberate.
Right. Well, all those issues would be raised if they were required to do an EIS.
Yeah.
That's why we have to get
Yeah.
the EIS.
But the judge didn't put that in a summary,
No.
even though you did mention it.
Yeah, no, he was careful.
And the DLNR didn't address
Yeah.
that.
So, but as I say, the way he framed this issue, it's going to make it very strong for us to go directly, try to go to the Supreme
We
Court.
trust you.
Yeah. So, anyway.
I gotta run.
Okay, good to meet you, Joe. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
I see you folks.
Oh,
See you guys soon.
Okay.
All righty.
Well,
Thank you,
everybody.
thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
Well, we're going to appeal the decision of Judge Hara. We have, we feel strong that as well as the state, they've only addressed the process. We didn't have complaints about process. They talked about time of putting in this comment, that comment. We're on time. They just didn't address the merits of the case. They were just dealing about how they followed process and all of that stuff, and we never complain about that. It's the merits of the issue that they didn't want to address. So we got another opportunity to do that, and I think it'll be stronger on the next move because I guess the judge fine-tuned about where we're supposed to go with it. So now it narrows down the scope of more meat in where we're going to go with it, and that's where we're going to go. We're going to appeal this and probably go to Supreme Court, Courts of Appeals. But I think there would be a better decision than here. And that's what we're hoping for. And
Mahalo.
that's what we're gonna go for.